Kevjumba, one of the world's earliest YouTube comedians turned Hollywood actor, amassed a following of over 3 million. But right as his career seemed to be taking off, he vanished. Kevin Wu, also known as Kevjumba, was one of YouTube's first stars, accumulating over 300 million views on YouTube. He was best recognized for making comedy skits with his dad, taking on acting roles in Hollywood, and for his infamous dance intros. The creator came onto YouTube in 2006, less than a year after the platform itself had launched. In the beginning of his career, Wu created comedic rant videos where he made jokes about growing up with Asian parents, dealing with racism, and just being a teenager. One of his first big hits came in the form of his video, I Have to Deal with Stereotypes, where he was featured on YouTube's homepage in 2007. In this video, he attempts to disprove some of these stereotypes by bragging about a new calculator purchase and how he actually only got a B+ in one of his school subjects. Later on, he also has several other videos go viral, such as Girls Are Like Eminem and more.
Hey, Blue Eminem, I don't like your skin tone, or your culture, or your lifestyle, so I'm not eating you. I only eat yellows.
According to a California newspaper called the SF Chronicles, one author, Jeff Yang, writes that Kevjumba just talking is, well, pretty hilarious, and that the confidence he has in his own skin oozes from his videos. Kevjumba also brings his dad onto his channel, where he pulls pranks on him, making satirical videos titled My Dad is So Asian and What We Hate About Each Other. These were videos that resonated a lot with his younger viewers. Heck, I even showed these videos to my own Asian parents, which they found extremely funny.
Now you get it. What? What's wrong? I'm sorry.
You made me say this in front of all your friends.
Dad, it's okay.
By 2008, Kevjumba was the #1 most subscribed comedian on YouTube. The rising star was featured on CBS and had received replies from Hollywood celebrities, such as Jessica Alba and NBA players like Baron Davis.
Little Kevjumba challenged me in the staring competition. So I am going to beat him, of course.
Wu also launched a separate channel in 2009 called Jumba Fun, where he donated all of the earnings of that second channel to a charity that his viewers selected. Oftentimes, he would record himself donating all the profits to a charity to show his audience that the earnings weren't used for anything but donations.
So yeah, there it is. I want to thank you guys for helping to raise over $1,700. That's a lot of money, but next month we're going to do better.
By 2010, Kevjumba had gained the attention of other well-known YouTubers such as Nigihiga and Jeremy Lin, going as far as to guest star on some of these other YouTube channels.
Get your nuts out of my face!
You're not a politician. Like, you don't have to teach them about...
But I went to Harvard. Where'd you go to? You didn't even graduate from college, dude.
I'm gonna go cry now. So.
Later in 2010, Wu competed with his dad, Michael, in the 17th season of The Amazing Race, an American game show where teams of 2 race around the world to navigate clues, performing physical and mental challenges, kind of like an online and strategic American Ninja. The father-son duo were eventually eliminated, but I think I can speak for all viewers when we admit that it was an exciting time for the 2 compete together.
We sang 4 times, but this man pulled through.
Wu decided to drop out of UCD and move to LA, making videos full-time with other top YouTubers such as Ryan Higa and Chester C. In 2011, he moved to New York after signing a contract with CAA, where he landed a co-lead in The Revenge of the Green Dragons. Wu says, 2 years ago, I'm sitting in my room with the camera, and the next moment, I'm in a trailer with someone doing my hair and makeup and people asking if I wanted any water. Wu's co-star Chan says brands wanted to pay Kevin 5 figures to take part in a 3-minute video. People were willing to put money into projects he wanted to make. He was getting invited to parties. The industry wanted to meet him. Not having to worry about money at such a young age was more than a privilege, Wu says. As he continued to embark on his acting career, things started to look up for the young actor.
But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
It's kind of like that feeling when your online friend says they'll be back after dinner, but they never show up. Revenge of the Green Dragons finally premiered in Toronto. Wu was slowly withdrawing both online, and at some point between 2014 and 2016, Kevjumba removed all of his videos from his main YouTube, making them private, and now only uses the channel Jumba Fun. I didn't see YouTube as my end goal. I always knew that this internet popularity would maybe come and go. Maybe I got tired of watching myself talking into the camera. I didn't see that format as something very sustainable, says Wu. During this time, Wu was pursuing a search for purpose. I felt like I was missing things in my personal growth. I was able to make a large number of people laugh or connect to what I was saying, but my personality became very dependent on what my viewers thought of me. Wu explains, detailing how there was a huge part of his life where he was searching for that he couldn't find. He later enrolled in Santa Monica College with the hopes of returning to social media after graduation, with a broader perspective in a few years' time. Wu's plans were shattered in June 2015 when he was struck by a car in LA, leading to a near fatal crash where he broke his spine, collapsing his lungs and taking his spirits with him. At first, he was determined to power through the incident. I'm still going to go to school after I get out of the hospital. I've got to get on with my real life. Soon after, his organs were failing and he'd eventually have to go through 2 major surgeries to address the damage. The accident resulted in Wu unable to resume school or do anything else but focus on his recovery. Wu eventually moved back in with his dad in Houston, and after he was released from the hospital, it was clear that the accident had taken a severe toll on the former star. Wu states, "I give a lot of credit to my dad because he took me back home and took care of me, even at my lowest of lows." Wu reappears in March 2017, where he states,
definitely the last, half decade, it's been really tough, really challenging. And there were times where I felt like giving up. And so I feel like at some point I would love to reconnect with the people that supported me, grew up with me. That's the ultimate goal, right? But I want to be at a good place before I
Wu notes that he feels like he leapfrogged a lot of steps into the acting industry. Even though there is no right way, being a YouTube star and having power is not a conventional approach. This is my way of saying that if I'm going to approach acting seriously, I'm not going to rush it. The fact is that I went through a very traumatic incident and I still want to pursue my dreams. Growing up, Kevjumba was a childhood favorite of mine. I grew up watching these rising YouTube stars at the age of 7. Jumba will always hold a special place in my heart and childhood. He played an immense role of shaping my sense of humor and shaping who I am today. And it's not only me. He played a big part in over 3 million other people's lives. So where is he now? Most recently, Kevjumba has appeared on several podcasts such as Nigahiga's Off the Pill.
Just because I'm sure people are going to ask, what are your plans? What do you want to do next?
Wow, man. Okay, so
people are going to ask. I'm sure.
And guest starred in several interviews with magazines such as Brown Girl. Wu currently streams games on Twitch and is posting videos of his music to his YouTube channel, Jumba Fun. His official channel, Kevjumba, has been renamed to Kevin, and all of the videos are still private. He occasionally interviews celebrities on the street, and when asked how he responds to comments such as, "I miss the old Kevjumba," Wu says, "I just smile. I miss the old Kevjumba too."
I'm gonna be in Frisco Bay. I'm gonna stay a couple of days, so you should come and tell your friends. It's gonna be a party next weekend at YouTube Live. You give me nigga at YouTube Live. So